Alright, how's it going? Welcome back. Alright, we are on part 3 of our Lego Jaws build. We finished up the Orca, and we're getting ready to start on bag 8, which is the beginning of the shark. Well, we'll see how much of the shark it is. Alright, let's get this out of the way, and take a look at what we got done so far. The Orca finished. Turned out pretty cool. I really enjoy the way it looked. It was kind of fun to build. The nose is a little squishy. It's way better now that it's completed. Like the way the little arm swings back and forth. You guys stay in place. So, oh. That's the first time one of those have come loose, but that's also the first time I've been moving around a bit. I also didn't tie these down. I just kind of snugged them up a little bit because I didn't really want to tie knots in those right here at this point in my life. And cat hair everywhere. All right, so get the Orca off to the side, and then we can start working on bag 8. Going. Figure that out in a few. But for now, we'll worry about this. Get all these bags down here. Sorry about that. Move this so I can actually see my instructions. Now we can see what we got going on, and we also got to do that. Two of these. We should probably also do this. Eventually, I'm going to learn how to do some of this stuff. With a little less effort. There we go. There we got one on top, one on bottom. From the look at these Legos, this is going to be a bunch of the base pieces. So let's get back over here. We'll be using a couple of 3 across. There's you and you. Slide down, going this way. And 2 of the side nubs. There you go, rat bastards. Okay, those are 2. That's why I was struggling to find them, because I was looking for ones. Got one on each side, and the little nubs need to face out. Each side, so we got that. And 2 more 3s. there. There you are. Hiding off to the side. A couple of 4 across. I can guess, yeah, that's not a surprise. That on there. 4 across, and 2 of the ones with up on the side. There, the nubs go towards front nub, this thing. And we need 2 of these. There you are, so you're on here. One right on top of the other, like, okay. Alright, I didn't design it, I just install it. These 2 nubs in the middle, 2 more of these, 2 more of these. Okay, there goes the front. These goes off the sides as the other one did. Now we need 2 brown ones with holes in them. That's what those are. Yeah, 2 of those and what appears to be a hinge. So there's the hinge piece. There's the 2 pieces with the holes. Holes like that. And that goes, okay, right on the front of there. So those holes line up with the ones that were already there. And we come back over here. We need 3 of the 2 nubs. 3 of the 4s. And 6 of these. Okay. I'm glad I can count that high. I am so lucky. But I gotta make sure I'm grabbing the correct ones. Those ones have holes in them. And the ones we're looking for do not. And I believe we're just going to make same thing over and over. So that on there. And throw this one. And 2. Maybe if you clip them together in the correct manner, they fit better. And try and keep the cat hair out of each brick connection. That's always for the best. And these go on each side. So we are, looks like part of the display. Oh, you know what? I'll bet you that's the base. I bet you that's the shark base. And these last 2 have holes in the top. This and this. You know what? Okay. That should be up here. that. I'll say which way, so I don't think it really cares. As long as it's on there. And next piece looks like another, like the other side of a hinge. And the jaws tile. Hinge edge down. That goes right in there. The display is all good to go. Well, the base of the display. Okay. Now on to the next bit. So now we get to play with some connects parts. I'll set that back over there out of my way. We need a couple of these. Nope. No, we need 3 of those and 2 of those. Connect parts. That one. That one. 2 of those. Yes. So we got 2 gold piece, 2 black rods, this, these 3 pieces, 2 elbows, these and these. So we're ready to go ahead and start working on this part. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. There you go. All right, a little self-encouragement. And we need a thicker one. And just get the one on there. Okay. Yeah. Smaller one. Connect these 2. Yeah, let me get the tops on them. And these will go right on here. You ain't doing nobody no good way over there. Not doing nobody much good where you're at now. Deal with you later. Alright, and these go right into the base. Like this. Alrighty. Off to the side you go. And on to the next part. And what are you? Oh, that's this one here. And we need 2 of these. This. And we need you and these 2 guys. Excuse me for 1 second. these on. Over that. Over here where I can see what I'm working on. And next up, need red one of these. This. A couple of those. The red. Okay. Now take that and we attach that onto here. Gray flat tiles. A couple of gray lever looking things. On the side we got gray tiles over those. Don't make it harder than it looks. And on this side, one for the other side. And where's your buddy? That? No. I guess this one and this one. No, that can't be it. This one. Where are you hiding? There you are. Just had to move stuff around a little bit. You guys can come off for later. That goes over the top of those. And locks them on there. Otherwise, those were definitely going to not last long, whatever their purpose. White step, one of these, and one of these. Hey, Rushlock, how you doing? Thanks for stopping by. Just right now, we finished up the Orca. The Orca's done. Yeah. So, Orca's done. Nothing's fallen off. Little arm swings back and forth. I haven't got to Quint yet, so he'll be in one of the next boxes or next bags. I mean, been happy with it. It was cool. It's been a lot of fun. The only thing I'm real complaint I have is I only got 2 parts of a cage. I should have enough cage to build a cage and actually hang it off the side of the ship, you know? But that's a complaint for later. I can always find a cage and make my own little play set part for it. All right. Let's see where we were. Want this one. Okay, right directly on there. With that on top of that. Nope. I put that one in the wrong spot. Alright. There. There, now it looks like the picture. So what are you up to tonight, Rushlock? Got anything fun going on? Two of these and a little half around. Go on here in between the little lever looking pieces. And you lock them other ones together. And by two, and should be. That one goes across here. You're on top. Need this one right here across the top. The next side, two little posts. Those are odd looking pieces, so they kind of stand right out. There. Insert into there. And all right. And on the other side. Those on top, and a gray with an each side nub there, and do the same thing again. That on top of there. Another of these. Additionally, two more. And one with a nub on every side. Try and keep them straight. Excuse me. Two corner pieces. Oh, sounds like nephews are leaving. Nephews decided they needed to stop by and use the garage to work on a vehicle. That's fine. Saves them money and saves them doing it out in the mud, so it's all good. And the best part is, they're grown enough that I don't have to go out and help them no more. That's the best part. So, goes on this side. Come on. All right. And we've got this side here. Oh, fail. Epic fail. Oh my god. What the hell's wrong with me?
Boy might be crying soon.
You know what? I need to take a break for a few minutes. I will be back in a few. Give me just a couple minutes. There we go. Problem resolved. Found the missing part. Listen to the rest of the wife's story. So now we're ready to finish putting Legos together. And only this time, we're going to be calm and we're going to be gentle and we're going to click them together nicely. We're not going to force them. We're not going to throw them across the room. Here, let's come back over here. And click on there like that. And like that. There we go. There, see? Nice and easy. No problems. And then we need these two little ones that I was trying to use in the wrong spot earlier. Get them on there. And one of these and one of these. I want me to put you. Okay. Like that. And we need another. Pardon me. Some more of these bricks. And what do we have here? You go off of the back. And you go to the front. And this all goes right down the middle of this. You. Nobody asked you to come apart. Please just stay there. Thank you. And on top of there. Into place now. You want me to stick you there. Okay. I can do that. Oh, what? Clicks in really nice. And a little gray triangle corner piece for here. Yep, that is the correct one. Okay, we have that. Set you off to the side. And these off of the back. What appears to be the back. And come over. And does that? Yep, that's calling for two of those. One on top of. Oh, not you. We want you. That, and on top of that one as well. these guys. So you're coming back this way. Nope, you're not overhanging quite that much. That helps secure that one in. That locks that in, gives it smooth, and gives you a little something to hook on to the next piece, it looks like, which would be this one. So, right up under there. We need these two. So the flat side goes up with the incline down. That goes over here to complete the point. Be that far away from what I'm working on. And this goes on the front of here. Oh, this is the body of the shark. I think. Okay. And then I put it on upside down. Come here. Now we take this. All right, come here. You guys go right through there. And we got the tail of the shark done. Got some extra pieces. Always like that. It's kind of cool. So there's the base, and that's also the end of bag 8. Get our bag of extra parts over here, and we will get these all put away. There we go. Yeah, it looks like the next bag's got Quint in it. Yep. Come here. That's bag 9. Out here. Put that bag there. Kinds of pink pieces for inside the shark's mouth, I'm guessing. Slide the legs, slide this stuff over. This bag dumped out. Make sure that stuff's empty. We'll see his head. We'll go ahead and get his head on there. Yeah, it's fitting. There's only one face on Quint, and it's grumpy. That's as expected and as should be. Hoppa, damn ya! North by northwest, I says. Actually, we're going to put him... Oh, we forgot his accessories. My goodness, we were about to send him out shark hunting without the tools he needs to do what he needs to do. So, come on. You act like you've never held one of those before. There's his machete. And where's your spear gun? That's another machete. Well, you know what? Maybe you should open the other bag There it is, right there in the other bag that you forgot to open because you got distracted because, ooh, a minifig. I got to stop everything I'm doing and try and play with the minifig. So, I'm about to get mad and call Lego and bitch that I didn't get my spear gun. All right. Now, that is hand. We're going to move that barrel back and we're going to put him out here. And I can already see there should be a peg out here where you can stand him out on the end. Oh, sorry. Didn't. So we moved the barrel back one so that we could put Quint down here on the front of the boat. Put the stuff over here. I bet that's an extra, which is cool. Always happy with extras. And get to the next step. I don't know how many bags we got left, but well, honestly, this shark is kind of big, and we got a base still, like the diorama. So we'll just get to it. That's 3, so we need 4s. So 2 1x4s. 1x4s. Pink by 2. Red hinge piece. There it is. Pink piece to go on top of it. Two of the red nubbies with the side nubbies here, and the nubbies go opposite of the hinge side. All kinds of pink pieces for this one. So these are just nothing to put together. There's just, they are what they are, and we need 2 of these. You guys go across, back of here. There you go. Come on. There you go. Now we need you. This guy's gonna go here. And we need a couple of these fellers. Take these 2 fellers, and they're gonna stand back under this one. That looks about okay. There. That looks better. So we got that on that. And then 2 of the gold looking pieces. And these are going to go opposite of the hinge piece right here. And All right. Here, got the 2 gold pieces on. We need this and a couple of 1x4s. There's from there. That, so I'm guessing on there with these next to it, like so. That gives you the finished block. All right, we need 4 red corners, and those are pretty simple. I'll get those going each direction in here. And well, there you go. Those on. And then we need a pink and a blue, or an aqua. Pink on the aqua on top of there. And the connector piece. So that'll be the piece that connects onto, probably. Why does that feel like there should be another piece there? But that's fine. And there you are. Oh, we need 2 of those. There it is. Got 1 on each side on top of the red. These and a pair of the side ones. Two more of those. And then there should be two. Oh, there it is. 2 below it. Another one with 2 below it. And bank right below that. These 2 and another red plank. Okay. One on each side of this. The red one right behind it. Oh, we gotta go right here. Couple of these 1x4s. And come here. There we go. From here. Yeah. Let's sit there for a second. Alright, so you want to go across here on both sides. And that goes across the top of that side. We need black one. Goes flush across the red and across the top. And we'll get another red 1x4, blue 4 top, and there it is. Excuse me. Now, aqua coffee handle looking piece. And 2x4. From there. This. With that on top of there. Oh, sorry. Get back here. What was that? There, it clicked in. Nice. All right. We got all that stuff together. Now we need 2 of these red ones and a pink one. We're starting to get low on pink pieces in this bag. Oh. You sit there, you come here. Put that right across there. Those go up underneath there. Now we need some. We got that. That. And 2 of those. Okay, that's like what we need. So there we're gonna have you right next to the aqua pieces. You right behind it. And this right on there. Come on. There. And this one. Ready for the next step. Start getting those pieces out. I know I just saw you and you. And one of these. You go on top of here. And let's go like this. That means I got the wrong one. There it is. There. That's way better. These back over here so we don't misplace them. These. Some more of these. Oh, you know what? I think I missed a step somewhere. Oh, yeah, I should probably read. I needed 2 of those and 4 of these little edge pieces here to fill this in. You weren't supposed to come all the way off, but that's all right. That's an easy fix. There. Get that back there, and we need little 1x slant pieces to fill that in. Oh. I did have them. I just had not used them where they belonged. We will resolve that right now. And these other pieces right below them. There's one more in there. There we go. There. Got those all clicked in nice. That's not going anywhere. Looks like we need another one of those. Oh, no, that's fine. That's fine. I got everything I needed. I was looking at something else. We got these ones, one on each side. Followed by, I'm guessing, either of them. There. We're starting to get a little sharpness to it. And 2 of these, 4 of the 1x4s. There you are, hiding from me. There is no escape. You're all getting put in the model. You're all going in, whether you want to or not. All right, from here, we've got this guy. You go under here. I don't know why you wanted them like that, but okay. And these will go on each side. Cat hair. I hate it when I gotta take a block off because there was cat hair stuck between it. Why? No, we don't need this. This shouldn't be in there. Yeah, I'm gonna play this one. And I definitely gotta work on that sound library. New music software, and it just isn't really taking care of my collection the way I like it to. I got tired of paying for services when I own all these CDs, so trying a new software to actually just listen to my music. But it does not do collections very well. So I've got to build playlists, and I'm got other things going on at the moment, so that's a work in progress there. And so now we need just one of these. So yeah. Up the top, forward, covering that. Now we got that one, a 1x3 white, and a 1x tile. That one goes there. Then on top of it, you go next to it. You go on there. And all right. Off, and we got this piece here. You pink 1x2 white edge piece looking, and a 2x3. Make another shark part. Come here. Grab the correct part, maybe. There we go. That looks better. On there. Oh, with this one. Pink 1x2 there. Oh, it's that one right there. Okay. And that goes right there next to the red one. Next to the red one. Okay, a couple more pieces for this side. We need one of those. One of those and a one. So here looks like we'll leave that one open. A gray one there with this facing down on here. We'll need this and one of these. Nope, not you. Alright, this goes up here. Okay, yeah, that one's not the right one. Why are you being uncooperative? There you go. There it is. That's the right one. There. Now it's got that better line on there. Then we need one of them on here. Okay. That looks right. And ready to flip it over and work on the other side. Just 1 second. Let me get a drink real quick. All right, let's get started on this other side. So let's move this out of the way. We need red 2x8, well, 2x4. And you go on there flush with that. And the 1x3 white. The other 2 edge pieces like this, or sloped pieces. There you are. And a white 1x tile. And we'll do this pretty much just like the last one. Flip it over like so. 1 tile there. And right underneath that red block. Here we will need 2x3 white, 1x2, this, and this one here. We don't need these right this second. Here. This goes under here, along with this one. And we have this goes on top of that. The pink 1x2 with this guy right on top of it. Now we've got this all assembled. This all goes in and clips in right behind this red block and this other piece right here. And we'll get, I know, we need you and the 1x gray. So this goes here, this goes here, and then this goes right next to it. And we notice that it's got the correct angle this time because we paid attention and followed the directions. Mostly. When we don't follow the directions, we end up having a bad day. That goes right off of there. And you go here. That all looks correct. Get over here, and then we'll have, yep, 2 of those. All right, you've got you here, here, then you go after those. So it's starting to take shape. We need you and this piece right here. It looks like the flat edge goes up. If I'm looking at that correctly. And we need 2 white corners. Look right on here. Okay. And here you go. Come here. Go underneath the back side. Need 2 of those. Up underneath this. I'll be careful. Put that on there, and then a smooth 1x2 tile, smooth tile. There. Trying to come unclicked. And what do we need? We need 1 each of these, and then these 2. There. I'm going to put this on here. And then I'm going to put this one over here. And the slopes go in. And that will flip this over. And this is going to go on here. But it's showing that tip sticks out past the face of this. So we got that. I was about to get sad because for a second I thought this piece here was upside down, and then I realized I was holding the piece upside down, so I'm less sad. Oh, and that's it for bag 9. We've got a chunk of the shark going. Let's see what we got for extra pieces. Oh, we got almost no extra pieces out of that bag. But that's fine. I can deal with that so long as we weren't missing any pieces, and we do get an extra machete for Quint. So we'll take those and get them dropped into the extras bag. We're getting to the point I might need to get a bigger extras bag, or I got another container I can use for it. What time is it? Alright, I think we've got time to do another bag. Bag. Let's see. Bag 10, huh? Bag 10. What do we got left in here? So we got bag 10, 11, 12, and 13. I think we're going to go ahead and work on bag 10. We'll work on bag 10 and then see what time it is. I plan on streaming tomorrow. We're going to do some Legos. we're going to work on the Lego set a little bit, but Wednesday nights is Wreckfest with Buzz Racing and Freddie Stone and Bone like Stalingrad sometimes, and so I will be doing that for part of the stream. So tomorrow will be a little different than what we've been doing. And then hopefully in the near future we'll be heading to the Old West and doing some RP. I'm probably planning on that I'm thinking next week, maybe like sometime late next week. The biggest issue with it is, other than, just me getting used to doing the voice and getting back into character, which honestly really isn't going to take too long. It's just a matter of me actually being in there and doing it. The biggest issue is remembering the muscle memories for playing the game, because it's been so long since I played it, and I got to remap all my buttons and remember it all. So that realistically is my hardest part, is remembering all my buttons and everything for the game again. But once I get those back down, I'll be fine, because you look a little silly being in the middle of a scene and then you accidentally punch a horse and get kicked in the head and die, and it wouldn't be the first time it's happened, and but try and avoid some silly things if you can. But yeah, it's my biggest issue is remembering my muscle reflexes on that game, and once we do that, we'll be ready to start running around doing some stuff. We'll see what Rooster's going to get into. Rooster, I think, might be kind of a shystery, or like a kind of a little of a scammy kind of guy. Going to be selling, I don't know, root beer or some other type of tonic. Try and get people to buy it. I don't know. We will see. I haven't decided. I mean, his main storyline, I already know Rooster's main storyline is, he's looking for his paw, because Rooster Sr. already lived in the county where I'm going to be at. So, and Rooster Sr. died a couple years ago, so he's going to be coming to town to try and find Doc, his uncle, and try and figure out what happened to his paw. And we will go from there and see how many people from back then we encounter, see what kind of stories or adventures we run into. And in the county I'm going to go to, there's a lot of good people there, but there's also a lot of shitlords. So you take the good with the bad. Once I kind of get back into it, we'll definitely be looking to get to a more of a whitelist type server, so that we don't have to worry about the shitlord issues. And honestly, when I played the doctor character, honestly, the shitlords didn't bother me quite that much, because it gave me all kinds of content, because they were always running around killing people. I always had shit to do, so, it has its pluses and minuses. Where is that other one? I do need 2 of those, right? You're in there. Just gotta find you. There it is, right in my fingers. So, one of those, and then we got a big pink one. Get these guys clipped together. Go on there. You go to the top of this one. And we look shark up here, and you guys get clipped together with the gray. And the gray goes on top of this, which is a shark teeth. And pink goes beneath the teeth, I'm guessing for the gums. And dang it. I got some butterfingers at the moment. And those all clipped together. All right, that looks like it goes right there. With this one, clipping that together. Okay. And let me flip this guy over. And you go right there, it looks like. Okay. All right. Starting to look like a shark. Honestly, I'm really kind of looking forward to getting back to the Old West. I had a lot of fun playing Rooster Cockburn and Doc. Rooster Sr.'s gone. Sadly, he was attacked, succumbed to his wounds, and died. Where are you? So Doc kind of hung around town for a while, kind of trying to find the guy who killed his brother. But eventually I got bored and decided to go play GTA 5 or 6, whatever the hell the new one is. No, not new one, current one. It's been the same new one for a decade. But I'd never played it before, so it was kind of cool to go play that. I mean, I'd never played the story mode, none of it. That doesn't fit right. That's not the way it's supposed to be. Because that white one's supposed to be on top of the pink one. That's why. Get off of there. We'll put you over on this side. And now it'll clip together the way it's supposed to. Come on. There. Get that. Come over here. We're going to need one of those. Faces this way. And a red and a gray L bracket. One each. So we'll get the gray with the red next to it. So basically, might as well give you some of the backstory of the characters. I got nothing else to do other than, sit here and push Legos together. I'm sorry, here, let me blow my nose. Oh, Doc was kind of a well-to-do, educated guy. His dad was very wealthy. He made a lot of money on the railroads. He didn't actually own the company or actually build things. He bought stock in the company that built the railroad. So, helped him get rich. And Doc's dad was a medical doctor and wanted him to be a medical doctor. And when Doc was a kid, because his dad was a major investor in the company that was building the railroad, they were invited to the ceremony when they drove the Golden Stake. So they were out there, and while they were out there, there's a lake a couple mile, probably like a day's ride from where they had the ceremony. So his dad, being the adventurer, had wanted to, go fishing and go check this place out. While they were there, Doc and his dad actually seen this creature. And it just fascinated Doc that thing, this lake monster looking creature actually existed. And, that's why I can't find it, because I'm looking for the wrong one. It's one of these. So Doc's dad, being a man of science and a medical doctor, and he kind of got spooked. It was really weird to him, and he never wanted to talk about it again. And Doc was fascinated. So to Doc, that was like one of the coolest things ever, and it basically made him want to look for those kind of creatures when he grew up. So basically, Doc's going around looking for lake monsters and Bigfoots and chupacabras and that kind of stuff. He takes it kind of serious. He definitely believes those critters are real. He will, any story somebody comes and tells him to go look and find a creature, he will go wherever they tell him and go try and find that creature. More often than not, he gets sent off on wild goose chases, but that's the joys of adventure. But while they were out there in Utah, Doc's dad, being the kind of guy he is, had an encounter with let's say, a woman of ill repute. And, 9 months later, little rooster's born. Rupert Cockburn. Just Rupert Cockburn. I keep wanting to say Junior because, that's the current rooster's name, but, original rooster was just Rupert Cockburn. And didn't really like the name too much, so everybody called him Rooster. Don't know why his mom called him Rupert. I don't know. But he stayed in Utah, obviously, with his mama, and got a job on a farm when he was, or not a farm, but a ranch, when he was a teenager. And then when his mama passed away, his dad found out and sent for him, because all these years she had, whether it was really his son or not, she told him that, he was the dad and he should take care of it, and being a rich doctor and didn't want to risk any kind of scandal, rather than, fight it, just said fine and paid her off. So when she passed away, he set for Rooster to come meet him, and that meeting wasn't spectacular, but Rooster got to meet his pa, but it did allow Rooster to meet Doc, who from then on they were pretty much inseparable. A lot of years difference between them, but they got along, and Rooster's good with a rifle, and Doc was good at getting into trouble. That looks weird the way that goes in there. It just looks like it's kind of a little pin. Does does it sink in any farther? I definitely don't want to try and force that. It's odd. It's a goofy looking little piece. Oh well. I don't know enough about Legos or play with them enough to say if it's weird or not. All right. But basically, after Rooster and his encounter with their dad, Doc started taking him on his adventures, and after that, it's pretty much whatever county or city Doc ended up in. It was either Doc would get there first and, kind of scout out the area and figure out what was going on, or Rooster would get there ahead of time and try and set up camp and figure out what was going on. And that one goes on top of there. Over to this side. Need 2 of the gray 1x2s. And then we need 1 of these. And sadly, the last county those 2 went to together, they got robbed on the way to the county, on the way in. So all their gear was gone, lost, irreplaceable. So they had to go find odd jobs and such to try and get the gear together so they could finish their expeditions. So at one point, while the Doc did have medical training, he loathes to have to go do medical work. So he went and got a job as a county doctor, helping people, rubbing salt in wounds and stuff like that. Some leeches here and there, whatever you got to do to help the public and keep them safe. And nope, not you. I need one from the other side. And where's that? That one there, I believe. And we need a 1x1 gray. That goes here. And you on top of there. And then you keep the top of that. Actually, once Doc became a medical doctor, found out that he actually really enjoyed being a medical doctor. Had a lot of fun doing it. But sadly, too much time doctoring was taken away from, his original plans to get out there and look for creatures. So he eventually had to move along from being a doc. Plus, realistically, doing the doctor job was a lot of fun, but being a doctor, you kind of got to be kind of honest, at least on the city, the county he was living in. And it's sometimes real hard for Doc to be honest, because Doc likes to gamble and Doc likes easy money. He likes to box. He likes to bet on the fights that he boxes in. He's been known to pay off other boxers to take dives and split the pot with them. He can be kind of a shady fella. So after he got done doctoring, he enjoyed it so much, but he didn't like the not being able to be a criminal part of it. Switched over and tried his hand at being a barber. Barber, that's basically a criminal doctor. And where are you at? I'm holding you like this. You're going right there. So basically, they're just a criminal doctor. So they manufacture things that criminals can sell. Plus, they can also do doctor stuff. But basically, they manufacture, drugs to sell. In-game. 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 Need a 1x and one of these. And that's not the one I need. I need the one that goes the other direction. Yep. There. Cool. Got that in there. Now we need a pink tile, a big one, and a small one. Okay, we rotate like this, and that puts this tile here with this tile over the top of it. All right. Oh, that's the eye. Okay. That's the eye. Now we take this feller, we flip him over, and he goes on like that. Don't show any more pieces than that. Nope. Then we just put on the gills right here. All right, now we got the gills on there. Definitely taking shape. Definitely getting sharky looking. 295. Get down here to step 296. So we'll set this over here. And looks like we're gonna repeat that last process, which actually wasn't bad. It's kind of cool. Stacky clicky, stacky clicky. And let's see, where was I with Doc? Doc ended up being a barber. I mentioned that. Also did some hunting and some other stuff. He was definitely busy, but where Doc was definitely more kind of a brainy, he'd like to be a little bit of a smart ass. A little scammy. Rooster's very kind of hardworking and kind of like, yeah, dude, this thing isn't real. Whatever. Let me get camp set up. Come on, I got things to do. We're broke. What are we going to do for money? Whereas Doc's not so concerned about things because in Doc's mind, back home, he's rich. I mean, he's stupid rich back home. So he's never concerned about money. He never cares because why should he care? There's money back home. But that doesn't help them out in the field. I know. I understand this. And Rooster understands this. And Doc doesn't care because mainly to get money from back home, Doc has to contact his lovely wife and let her know where he is. And Doc doesn't want that because realistically, if Doc lets her know where he's at, one of two things are going to happen. She's going to get on a train and she's going to come see him because it's been years since he's been home. Or she's going to make him take his happy ass back to New York before she'll let him get any money out of the account. Because while it's his money, she's at home and in charge of it because his dumbass has been gone for years. And honestly, he likes being on the road. It's easier just to give her the accounts and go away, do his thing. But that also means when he's broke, he's broke. He can go home and she'll give him money anytime he goes home. She never questions him. He's just can't be bothered. It's too much effort to go home. And Rooster even bitches about it. All right. Those on there. Then we're going to need you and this piece right here. Here. With that. And we got the round one with the other eye. There's the eye. There you are. Try to hide from me. We'll get this other piece through here. No, what are you doing? You belong on there. There you go. And Rooster. Oh, sorry, I get sidetracked looking at the Legos and trying to think in my mind where I was in my story. Rooster hunts a lot. You know, it's definitely well skilled at living off the land, hunting, trapping. Most of the rare animals Doc takes credit for are ones that Rooster caught. Not that Rooster cares about book things. I mean, Rooster can read. He's not uneducated. He's not an idiot. But, you know, he don't much care about it too much either. And goes there with that next to it. Doc's written a book, and at one point he ended up putting Rooster down as the co-author, even though Rooster never actually wrote a thing down other than looking at what the Doc wrote and bitching at him. He was bitching at him that he was lying too much. So with Rooster's help, Doc remembered some of the stuff a little better, especially the spots where Rooster saved Doc's life. So that got him a co-author credit in the book. And this one. Okay. That feels okay. There. No, that doesn't fit right. Am I using the wrong pieces? Alright. That's there with that piece. That goes up there. That goes on that. Okay, I see what I was doing wrong. I got it. There we go. All right. Well, anyway, Rooster and Doc were living in this county, and they'd been there for, they'd been there for quite a while. And Rooster could have been, Rooster get a little short-tempered. He didn't tolerate a whole lot of BS. If you were threatening, Rooster was definitely gonna, reciprocate in kind. You pull a knife, Rooster's gonna pull a machete. You pull a gun, Rooster's gonna shoot you in the face. It's just kind of the way he was. It's kind of the way he was raised. So it's out in this place called Annisburg. Festering shithole of crime and villainy. Some of the worst people you ever met. Some of the scuzziest motherfuckers to ever walk the earth. Pardon my language. RP will be way worse than that, but I'm trying to be very chill when I'm doing the Lego stuff. But it's definitely a bunch of scumbags, and I loved it, my kind of people. So, that being a place where Rooster and Doc felt at home, they spent lots of time out there. That was basically home, away from home, for that county, that was home. And, not every county has a fun home. For us, that was it. Well, one day, Rooster wandered into the train station, and there was a feller the likes of which he hadn't met in a long, long time. He'd been traveling with Doc for a long-ass time, and he'd seen all manner of creatures, and he knew dangerous things when he saw them. Well, he ran into a feller, we'll call him a feller, who was a special kind of dangerous. Special kind of dangerous that Doc and Rooster run into before. Guy who just didn't tolerate the sun very well, had a weird diet, talked real strange, like he was from another time. Well, Doc and Rooster had run into them kind of folks over the years. And Rooster being Rooster, that creature pulled a knife and got just a bit too close to Rooster. Rooster pulled out a machete and started swinging. Well, that creature, that feller, was pretty fast, and he got a hold of Rooster, and it wasn't fast. It took several hours, but eventually the infection set in, and that was the end of poor old Rooster. He staggered over to his hotel room, was able to write a letter to the Doc, letting him know what had happened to him. And then, sadly, that was the end of poor old Rooster. But, life goes on. There we are. This is where we're at in the shark right now. We got the front teeth in, pair of eyes. It's definitely cool. It's definitely looking like a shark. And it's definitely to scale with that boat. I'm definitely digging this. Oh, excuse me one moment. Sorry about that. Well, Doc got the message about what happened to Rooster and, what's there to be done. He looked and looked and looked for this feller, and then he was gone. Sometimes fellers like that, they appear and then they're gone, never to be seen again. Doc looked for him and looked for him. He eventually, wandered off to the next county. Maybe you get lucky and find the guy who killed Rooster there. But here's a hint, he never did. So that was the end of poor old Rooster in that county. Now it's said that it's possible that infection might not have actually killed old Rooster. That infection might have actually changed Rooster into something else, something that, Rooster didn't want to be. And that one goes under there. Shark jaw there. And another one there, and another one on top of that, because you got to double row them teeth for a shark. Relax. It's not a real shark. It's not trying to bite your fingers. There. And then this piece. It's kind of weird, but I get it. All right. Now, we look at shark head like this. Teeth like that. All right. Then this goes on this little piece there. I'll clippy it in. Let me see. Got one part of his dentures in. Now we'll scroll down here. And then we'll work on this. But whatever happened to Rooster never reappeared back in that county, nor any other county, because, Rooster passed. Rooster's adventures, continued into the future. But that's a different story. I think right now we're more concerned with the Old West, because that's where we're going to be going soon. Let's see what all pieces we got. We're missing the red hingy piece. Not you. We want this one. So, with the passing of Rooster, basically, Doc told the townsfolk, that he had to send the body off home to New York to be buried. Not that that's where Rooster was from or where Rooster wanted to be buried, but that's where Doc's from, and Doc's wife was very insistent that, this is what he told the townsfolk, is that his wife was very insistent that Rooster be buried in the family tomb and not left to rot out in some godforsaken frontier, cemetery. That's what he told the townsfolk. And then he told his wife that, there wasn't much less left to Rooster to bury. That way she never came with the kids to come figure out why Rooster's body never got sent back, or to try and come see his funeral plot. So basically, he sent back, some of Rooster's hair for him to bury back home, so there wouldn't be any questions. So as far as everyone knows, in the Old West, Rooster died. He's buried back in New York. Nobody saw the body other than Doc, which is for the best. There was a few people that saw him. He poor old Rooster, he laid out in the street bleeding for hours before a barber could get to him. And realistically, Rooster could have been attacked with Barber standing right next to him, and it wouldn't have mattered. Nothing was going to save poor old Rooster. And that one goes backwards. We need 2 of these. But with the passing of Rooster, it ends one chapter in the Old West, but it opens up another chapter and preps us for some cool new adventures that maybe can interlock with stuff we did in the past. Because it's always possible some of the people Rooster used to run around with are still there. Because, with some of these counties, people come and go, they change, they get bored, they go play somewhere else, they change characters, it's still the same person back here, but how I play Rooster in the dock, I play Rooster on a lot of servers, and I'll play Doc in other places, So you'll run into people that but they might not be the same people in character. There we go. Let's put that one. So, I definitely hope to see some people I remember, whether they'll be, in a position where they could remember like Rooster or Doc or anything. That'll be a different story. But we already created Rooster Jr. We're not going to call him Rooster Jr. We aren't going to call him Little Cock or anything like that. We're just going to call him Rooster. Rupert Cockburn Jr. And we'll just call him Rooster. And we need a 3-tooth and a 1-tooth. But being Rooster Jr., I've already kind of got it in my head that, we're going to make him sound just like his pa. He's basically going to be Rooster, just a very young version of Rooster, like not like teenage Rooster, like maybe like early 20s Rooster. Because Doc, I got to look and remember what Doc's age is. Because, obviously I've got it all written down and documented because I can remember it. So I can remember all of it because I'm a freaking tryhard about some of that shit. Let's see, there's that, and there's that one. And this goes across here with the round piece toward the back there. But Doc's definitely older. Let's see, you know what? Never mind. We'll look that up later. Because it isn't really that important right now how old the Doc is. Alright, so we've got that. Oh. Come back up here. And we need this piece. half of the jaw there. Nope. Nope, we need this one. There. But basically, so what's going to happen is it's going to be, however much time has passed, because obviously, it's been a couple of years since I've been to the Old West. And we'll grab these two. So these will be the adventures of Rooster Jr. while he tries to find Doc. Because Doc's still there. Doc still exists. I might end up. I'm definitely gonna end up playing Doc. I just don't know when. Right now, I just wanna get Rooster in and kind of work on Rooster's story. And like his primary first story was, hey, I'm in town. I gotta find Doc, and don't do me no good to basically, bring Doc out day one. So realistically, it might be several weeks before I even consider bringing Doc out. But once I bring Doc out, that gives me the option to get back into the medical field. And realistically, I had a lot of fun doctoring. I mean, it's easy content, not easy. It's fun, and it's basically like, hey, come help me. So I mean, it definitely was a lot of fun, but it can be hectic. That I think that was part of it. Is for me, it would get too hectic, and I wouldn't have time to like RP with friends or anything like that on Doc. It basically became, nope, you log in and you got to go be a doctor, which I get. You get a prio boost and stuff like that. So basically, like if I was on that character, I wanted to make sure I was actually doing doctor stuff, but I just kind of I needed to find a balance for that character between doing the doctor stuff and doing like the fun part of it. All right, so that's his jaw. We got that all on there. Moves a little bit. It's looking kind of good. So we'll set him off here. And let's get to what we got left over here. So we got this. We need 2 of these. And 2 of these. So we need 2 of those, 2 of those, and 2 of those, 1 each of those. All right. I'm here. You. And you want this one? No. There you go. Clippy. We got this with this. Then an angle. And okay. And we'll do this other side as well. And then we'll get those on. That is not the right piece. You know what? Maybe I'm just silly and I did it backwards. Okay. All right. Now. Goes there. Then we clip this one in here. Oh, yeah. We definitely got a shark going on now, boys and girls. Ladies and gentlemen, or whatever you want to be referred to as. All right. Now, set you over here. We got one of these. Triangle, flat, 2 1 nubbies. And knowing the way things go in that county, Rooster Jr., I created him a while back, so he's an older tune, but he has absolutely no assets. Doc's got some inheritance stuff for him, you know, from his dad, from when his dad passed away, but it's not anything that he's going to be able to get anytime soon. And realistically, by the time he gets to where he can get a hold of anything like that, he's not really going to need any of it anyway, because he'll have already earned his own stuff in the county. Just kind of try and see what kind of temperament Rooster Jr. is going to have. I think he might be real similar to his paw in some aspects. There's Thin. And that's the end of this bag, I believe. Now. There. We got a shark, boys and girls. Doo-doo. Doo-doo. Oh, and we broke his tail. Oh. Yeah, we definitely ain't playing with that tail too much. That pops right off there. It's just like a little 1x. Mouth looks cool. Jaw opens and closes a little bit. Got them dead eyes. Like doll's eyes. I've watched that movie way too many times. That's cool. All right. Well, we've got a shark. We've got a boat. Yes. You go there. You come here. There. Yeah. So I guess that means the rest of it is just putting together the diorama base. So I think we will work on that tomorrow. Before we do Wreckfest. So pretty happy with the way that came out. That put together fairly easily too. I mean, I had to pay attention to a couple of spots, but it's definitely got some coolness to the build. This hooks on there pretty easy. There's not a bunch of, just that one clip, so it seems to clip off and on pretty easily. Here, let's throw you guys over here. I'll put Quint, Hooper, and Brody under here. Hooper, you dropped your bag. Come here, Hooper. There you go. And there you go. Yeah, sorry, I gotta work on that light for that camera. But there's our guys, there's our shark, there's our boat. So far, I've definitely been happy with it. It's been cool. The only complaint I have is I don't have enough cage. Put a cage in the water with the shark, but we're gonna sort that out on our own. Other than that, I mean, it definitely looks the part. And realistically, for my first Lego set in years, I'm kind of happy with it. Oh, look at that dust. Yeah, we're going to change out this work surface. All right. Well, thanks everybody for hanging out. You know, we've got a boat done. We got a shark done. Tomorrow we will finish off the diorama. And then, actually, you know what? We're not done. We had extra parts. We can't forget the extra parts. It's always important that we properly bag up our extra parts. I mean, it's, you know, I couldn't leave you guys hanging like that. I mean, you spend, you know, however long, like, being like, no, did he put the extra parts in the bag where they belong? I did. So, thanks for hanging out. And like I said, tomorrow we will work on bag 11, get the diorama done, and we'll be playing some breakfast after that. All right. You know what? Let's see. Let's take a look and see what's going on out here. Here. Let's do a raid. See. Actually, you know what? I'm not even going to mess with that stuff right now. All right. Everyone have a great night. I will see you tomorrow.